Hello everybody and welcome to Wildlife and Nature Vlog number 3. We've had a lot more rain, still very damp underfoot, a lot of surface water and flooding, but we've been out. I've been taking a lot more photographs of the butterflies, which we'll come back to in a second. Camera update, my new Nikon D7000 arrived yesterday. Very exciting when the box arrived. It's not brand new, obviously, they're about 10 years old now, these cameras, but it's new to me. It's my first ever DSLR, so I'm very excited about this. Opened it up, it's in very good condition. Came with about 50 quid worth of accessories. There was a lens cleaning kit in there that I'd forgotten about. That's really good. I've used that on my Nikon Coolpix P510 and that really does work. It's really good. I didn't realise how dirty my lens was. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. But I'm going to have to wait till next payday before I can buy myself a lens, which I've been doing a lot of research on. And I'll show you more about that when the time comes. Now, I have just felt it is just starting to spit a little, so we're going to have to crack on and get around the meadows and do our little check. But hopefully the dampness in the air might flatten my hair down a bit, because as you all know, I don't make any effort with my hair in the morning at all. Yeah, so back to the butterflies. So, like I say, I've been taking photos of the butterflies in these meadows, and there is a lot of butterflies around. And I did put one photo up, probably put a few up actually, of what I thought and what I labelled as the gatekeeper. Now, I still think some of those photos are the gatekeeper, but there are other photos which now I'm led to believe, as I've got myself a new app, I'm led to believe that it's actually a meadow brown. It's virtually all brown butterfly, but it's got little tiny patches of sort of lighter brown and almost orange on its wings, but not much, whereas the gatekeeper has a lot more of an orange patch on its wings, and also the little spots in the corner of the wings that the meadow brown has as well. So I think it might be that. But like I say, I've got this new app because I do like my apps. It's very similar in the way it works to the plant identification app that I recently showed you in one of the lockdown videos, called PlantNet. Whereby you take a photograph, you sort of upload it to the database that's built into the app, and it goes away and it finds a similar match to your photograph and then comes up with a possible ID of that particular butterfly. And that's what made me think it was a meadow brown and not a gatekeeper. It's a really good app. I'll show you more about that maybe in a future video. I might even include it in this one. But yeah, so yesterday, really nice and sunny and warm. Hundreds of butterflies, majority of them being the meadow brown or the gatekeeper. Red admirals, small white moths, skippers, small skippers I think they were called, the ones that I spotted. And the comma, saw the comma again, which is like sort of a really vibrant orange and black colour, and it also almost looks like somebody's been and bitten the edges of the wings of the butterfly. There's all these little notches. A really nice butterfly, that one's called the comma. There are various sort of variants of the comma, but this one is the orange and black one, as I've named it. So yeah, really enjoying learning about the butterflies. It's another new skill, and it's all about just getting out, seeing what's out there, and then just researching whatever you see, and that's the way you learn. That's the way I learn anyway. I'm not one for sitting at home and just sitting and reading a book. I like to get out, spot something, and then do the research, and I find that works best for me. With regards to the kestrels, the kestrel family, they're still here, still hanging around the nest box, but they're doing a lot of flying around. I see them quite regular now, just flying around the meadows, landing in trees, and you can hear them. Even though you can't see them, you can hear them somewhere in a tree, making a bit of a racket. So yeah, they're still about. They could be still be here for another week or so, I don't know. Can you hear them in the background? That just tells you we are approaching the tree with the nest box. So we'll get a little bit closer and just see who's home today. Yeah, there's definitely one just sat in the box. I think that might be one of the later ones, because there always seems to be one at the moment that just hangs around the box, quite often in the box. So maybe that one's the late developer out of the four, and it just wants that little bit of added security. But the others are definitely out and about. Now, I'd like to ask you all a bit of a favour, if that's okay. I've set myself a goal of 12,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm currently on about 11,400 and something, but if the people who haven't yet subscribed, or if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, if you could just click on that little button just below, just do it now. Hopefully I can get to my goal of 12,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If I could do that, it'd be absolutely amazing. It really does make a difference, and I really would appreciate it. So just click that button now, and then we'll move on to the next part of the video. Done it? Brilliant. Thanks very much. I really do appreciate it. So this is the area where I planted one of the apple trees, and I came around the meadows yesterday and I really struggled to find it. So I thought, right, I need some way of knowing where that particular plant is. So what I did is I moved around here, found it first, and then I realised that if I walk, or if I more or less line up that bush and that tree, then I should be able to find it. So if we just wander in, like so, and there it is. It's a bit wonky, but I'm not going to bother about that. So yeah, that's my little guide. And at the other end of the field is where the other one is. It's more or less the same again. I hadn't planned it like that, but that's how it's turned out. But when I plant the next ones, because I've still got quite a few to plant, when I plant the next ones, I'll take a bit more note as to where I'm putting them, and use little guides like that so I can find them in the future. Hopefully we'll get to a point where we won't have to look for them, we'll be able to see them. But at the moment, I need these little guides. Right, let's carry on through the meadows and then into the woodland. You may have noticed I've got this new camera strap which I've got on my Nikon P510, and basically, rather than being attached to the points here and right around my neck, this one goes across the body, nice padded strap, and it attaches via a carabiner like that and it's so much more comfortable to carry. This actually came with the new camera I've just bought, but for now I've just attached it to this. It just hangs down by the side of your body, and if anything appears, I can just whiz it round. I'm straight in, and then it just goes back down again, and I can wander off. So yeah, when it's round here, it really pulls on your neck. So this is much better, much more comfortable. And it's also got a little zipper in there, so you can put SD cards or spare batteries if they're small enough. But yeah, I really like that. They're only cheap. I think they're about 7 or 8 quid, something like that. So I'll put a link down in the description, and you can take a look at that. But yeah, if you've got a camera with the tripod mount on the bottom, then it's really good. Guess which my favourite films are. I've made a subtle change to the information that I leave down below, all the descriptions of the video. I've added a bit more into there. Normally, if I tell you about a new piece of equipment like a pair of binoculars or a book or something like that, I'll usually put a link down in the description. What I've decided to do is I've just started making a list of all the kit that I use: cameras, multi-tools, binoculars, books, little bits of software, and I'm just going to start listing them down below in the description. So if you're ever watching a video and you want to get a bit more information about a particular item, then it'll always be down there for you to click on, have a look, and see if it's beneficial to yourself. So that's a new change I've made to the video descriptions. Have a look, have a quick look, and there's some quite useful information in there. One of the latest video editing tools that I've just added down below in the description allows you to remove the background from any photos you may have taken. So it just has the prominent part of the photo, like for instance, if I took a photograph now, I could remove all the green bit and just have the silhouette of myself, and I can then use that and superimpose that over a different photo or a different image or a different background when creating thumbnails for my videos. Canva is another one that's down there that allows you to make the thumbnails. So if you've got your own YouTube channel and you want to spice up your thumbnails a bit, then combine those two pieces of free software, and you can make some great thumbnails. If you sign up for the background removal tool, you do get a free credit when you sign up, so that's worth doing. And like I say, it's free, so you've nothing to lose, and it works really well. I use it all the time on my videos. Well, not on the videos, but I use it all the time on my thumbnails. You can use it in your videos, it depends how you want to use it. But yeah, take a look. I decided to go and place the wildlife camera last night because it was quite a pleasant evening, and the forecast looked favourable, so I thought, yeah, go and put the camera out. Of course, I've got up this morning, looked like there was blue sky, but I'm literally 5 minutes into my walk. I'm just about to leave the woodland and enter the meadows, and the heavens have just opened. Typical. I did go out in a 5-minute downpour the other morning, and I had the gimbal with me, and it did affect it. It was doing all sorts of weird and wacky things. I didn't like the rain at all, so I just thought I'd just do my little piece to camera before I put the gimbal under my jacket and then head into the meadows. Whilst I was out last night setting the camera, I did see one of the young foxes in the field, and it was just running across, and then it spotted me, and then it just picked up its pace and sprinted back to the den area. But yeah, that was the youngster out and about, just wandering that little bit further afield from the den. I think it is easing off a bit, so I'm going to head off now. I'm going to go and get the camera. We'll see if we've got any footage from last night. Hopefully the lens isn't too distorted by water droplets or something. Let's go and have a look. If I'd have been 2 minutes earlier in my walk, I would have been out in these meadows just as that downpour started, with no shelter. So I was quite lucky, really. It's literally, it was a 5-minute downpour, that. It's now stopped. There's blue skies over there. Right, that's good. Got the camera, and the lens looks really dry, so that's good. Let's have a look, see what we've got. .32. Ooh, you can see the fox on that one straight away. That's in colour. 32 clips. I can't remember whether I cleared the card from last time. Oh yeah, there's lots. Oh, there's loads. The youngster. There she is. Right up to the camera as well. I did angle the camera. Oh, what's that? Oh, at first I thought that was a deer. I did angle the camera right down, but I kept the camera low but angled it, and that looks like it's paid off. Oh, there's loads of clips on there. That's brilliant. Really pleased with that. Yes, that's really good. 32 clips. Looks like the gamble paid off. I can't wait to get back now and check those clips out, because the clouds are forming again. It's looking a bit dark over there. There's a few spots of rain, so there could well be another shower on the way. So I think I'll get back, check the footage, and get a cup of tea on. There is no activity whatsoever at the Kestrel nest box this morning. I've not heard them either. So could that be it? Have they gone finally? Don't know. I'll have to come out later on and have another check. That was the Kestrel just flying from the tree. Just as I've said, they're not around. Anyway, where was I? Right, so I hope you enjoyed that episode. Quite a lot to take in, with the changes to the sort of description down below, with all the information and links to all the tools and equipment that I use. Quite a bit about the butterflies as well and the new app, so that's definitely worth looking at. I'll be using that more often. And a great finish to the video with the all the fox footage of the young fox. So if you did enjoy that, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or you've not yet subscribed, then please click on that icon. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so you don't miss out on my next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.